Dr. Enuf presents your Boones Creek Opry. Well, howdy, everybody everywhere. Welcome to Dr. Enuf's Boones Creek Opry. We always start off our wonderful Opry shows with a prayer and a history segment. And to do that, we have the mayor of Boones Creek. Would you please make welcome Mayor Ed Bowman.
Bow your heads with me. Father in heaven, we're so thankful for this day that you've given us, that we can come together and hear good music and have fun together. We thank you, Father, for all the care and the guidance that you give us in our lives. We ask these things in the forgiveness of our sins. In Jesus' name, amen. Your history moment. The Newton, North Carolina number 19 marker was placed sometime prior to 1933. Newspaper articles of the day refer to the marker not as a boon, but as a memorial to Davy Crockett. On October 13, 1933, the Twin Cities Sentinel printed an article commemorating the 20th anniversary of the Boone Trail Association. This article read in part, "The David Crockett Trail to the Alamo in Texas has been begun by placing his relief of David Crockett on huge spearhead in Catawba County, that is then Lincoln County, from where John Crockett, grandfather of David Crockett, started out." Yet another article referred to the Newton marker as a memorial to Davy Crockett. In 1958, the state magazine contained an article reading, "A hybrid arrowhead was shown up in Newton marked the Davy Crockett Trail." Newspaper publisher Cyril Mebane says Major Rich put the marker there prior to 1938. Mr. Sidney Homa, a member of the Catawba County Historical Society in Newton, reported that the monument deteriorated and collapsed sometime around 1973. The monument was replaced by a World War II memorial. The present disposition of this tablet, whether dedicated to David Crockett or Daniel Boone, is unknown. Perhaps the references to the Davy Crockett marker in Newton were mistaken for that of Daniel Boone. However, even if the references were a mistake, background of David Crockett is worth mentioning. Davy Crockett was another famed frontiersman, much like Daniel Boone. He was a commander in the Creek Indian War of 1813 and 1814. He was also a self-made marksman of the finest order and a righteous man. He died a hero's death at the hands of the Mexican army, along with 139 comrades at the Alamo in March of 1836. That's your history moment for tonight.
Thank you, Ed Bowman, for that wonderful history moment. I don't know whether I should sing Daniel Boone or Davy Crockett after that, but we'd like to thank some of the people that make our wonderful Boones Creek Opry possible. No doubt, especially tonight, you're enjoying the wonderful heated barn that we have here, and these are some of the people that made that possible. Kelly and Jennifer Wolf, Tim Hicks Construction, Johnson City Honda, Summers Taylor, Ferguson Supply, Ballad Health, and of course our presenting sponsor, the wonderful Dr. Enuf. So let's give all of our sponsors a big round of applause, and we hope that you use our sponsors during your week. Well, like I said, it's just me up here tonight, so I probably won't take up too much time. It being so cold this week, it made me think I ought to sing a song about being at the beach, you know, where it's warm, get everybody in a bit of a warm mood. This song here, I I didn't realize it till I got here, but this is a Pat Boone song, and I'm wearing my white bucks tonight, so I guess I better do it. It's not that bad of a Pat Boone song. Anyway, let's see. It's actually a version that I got it from was from a mean uncle of mine, and he was so mean that when he'd walk down the streets, even the sewers would back up. So anyway, I also got this one from the Voice with a Heart, Mac Wiseman, a little bit of Love Letters in the Sand. On a day like today, we'd pass the time away writing love letters in the sand. How my poor heart would cry each time the roving tide took our love letters from the sand. He made a vow that you would always be true, but somehow those vows mean nothing to you. On a day like today, we'd pass the time away writing love letters in the sand. On a day like today, we'd pass the time away writing love letters in the sand. How my poor heart would cry each time the roving tide took our love letters from the sand. He made a vow that you would always be true, but somehow those vows mean nothing to you. On a day like today, we'd pass the time away writing love letters in the sand. Writing love letters in the sand. Thank you, friends. Well, before we go on much further, it's a wonderful crowd here tonight, and I'm sure a lot of y'all are fans of the good bluegrass and country music, are you not? All right, good, and you're in the right place tonight. We have a wonderful group of young gentlemen here tonight that's going to give you some fine traditional and a little bit, I'd say 0044 type bluegrass music, and if you're into bluegrass music, you know what that means. But without further ado, from, where are they from? Irwin. Oh, that's not that far. From Irwin, Tennessee, would you make welcome 700 South, everybody? Thank you, that's all we know.
How y'all doing tonight? Good to see everybody. Full house.
Forgot my cheat sheet.
Like pigs in mud. We're just happy to be here.
Yeah. All right.
There's a 12 beaten path on that old mountainside where I wandered when I was a lad. Where I wandered alone to the place that I call home in those Blue Ridge hills so far away. Oh, I love those hills of old Virginia. From those Blue Ridge hills I did roam. When I die, won't you bury me on the mountain, far away to my Blue Ridge mountain home. ramshackle shack in those Blue Ridge hills so far away, where my mother and dad are laid there to rest. They are sleeping in peace together there. Oh, I love those hills of old Virginia. From those Blue Ridge hills I did roam. When I die, won't you bury me on the mountain, far away near my Blue Ridge mountain home. I return to that old cabin home with a sigh. I've been longing for days gone by. When I die, won't you bury me on that old mountainside, make my resting place upon that hill so high. Oh, I love those hills of old Virginia. From those Blue Ridge hills I did roam. When I die, won't you bury me on the mountain, far away near my Blue Ridge mountain home. Oh, I love those hills of old Virginia. From those Blue Ridge hills I did roam. When I die, won't you bury me on the mountain, far away near my Blue Ridge mountain home, far away near my Blue Ridge mountain home.
Tiny broken heart. He was just a little farm lad, so busy playing with a little playmate outside the gate. He stopped to watch a truck that was parking next door at the home of his tiny playmate. Then he saw his daddy watching too, as the men swiftly walked to the cottage door. He knew they were strangers that came from the town, men he had never seen before. They soon went to work when he heard his daddy say, "Our neighbors are moving today." "Oh no," he cried, "dear God, don't let it be. They can't take my sweetheart away." "I know, Dad, you don't understand how a heart so young could conceive a plan. I'm only 7 now, but it's just like you say, Daddy, someday I'll be a man." The man who owned the farm where your playmates do live, he told me it had to be this way. For winter time had come and the work is all done, that's why they are moving today. Let us buy the farm so they can stay, and give them all the toys that dear Santa gave, and give them all my pennies in my little piggy bank, pennies that my darling helped me save.
That was a Chinese traditional called tuning. Crazy heart, I wish I didn't love you, and I could turn around and walk away. I've only got a half a mind to leave you. Your crazy heart is driving me insane. Like the wild west wind, so uncertain, you're changing like the weather every day. One night we're in love, the next time I'm hurting. Your crazy heart is driving me insane. Crazy heart, I wish I didn't love you, and I can turn around and walk away. I've only got a half a mind to leave you. Your crazy heart is driving me insane. Promises you made. How can it feel so right and be so wrong? Your crazy heart is driving me insane. Crazy heart, I wish I didn't love you, and I can turn around and walk away. I've only got a half a mind to leave you. Your crazy heart is driving me insane. Crazy heart, I wish I didn't love you, and I can turn around and walk away. I've only got a half a mind to leave you. Your crazy heart is driving me insane. Your crazy heart is driving me insane.
Well, how's everybody doing tonight? Give me just a minute. Let me get this giraffe head up here. I think that's all. I think I'm just too tall.
But we'll put you a block of wood up.
Yeah, we need a block of wood. Are y'all doing good? Good. It's good to see you. How about some live music? Ain't that good? That's awful handy. Well, we are 700 South. We're from right down the road in Irwin. Well, now I've loosened it up. It's going to run away from me. But, we'll talk to you a little bit as we go. We're just going to play some music. Right here on the banjo, though, helping us out tonight. He doesn't usually play with us, but he's helping us out. He plays with Darren and Brooke Aldridge. Have y'all ever heard of Darren and Brooke Aldridge? Oh, yeah. This man on the end of the stage here has played on the Opry, the Grand Ole Opry, a couple times. And to beat it all, he's from Kansas. Mr. Jacob Metz, everybody.
come full circle now.
He's come full circle.
He's done both offers.
We're going to do a little instrumental number. He's going to do it on the banjo of What a Friend We Have in Jesus.
I'm growing old and gray. Just a little thought before I'm going far away. 'Cause I'll be waiting on the hillside for the day you will come. On the sunny side of the mountain where the rippling waters fall. Ever think of me? Oh, tell me, little darling, tell me where you can be. 'Cause I'll be waiting on the hillside for the day you will come. On the sunny side of the mountain where the rippling waters fall. Many years ago. Don't forget all those promises you've made me and so. 'Cause I'll be waiting on the hillside for the day you will come. On the sunny side of the mountain where the rippling waters fall. While I'm growing old and gray, just a little thought before I'm going far away. 'Cause I'll be waiting on the hillside for the day you will come. On the sunny side of the mountain where the rippling waters fall. On the sunny side of the mountain where the rippling waters fall.
How about that fancy singing there on the end? I've known this man, I can honestly say, as long as I've ever been alive because he's older than me. All my life, we went to church together from Burnsville, North Carolina. He's played the Opry too, the Boones Creek Opry. Anyway, from Burnsville, North Carolina, Mr. Lyden Holloway over there.
Thank you.
His wife and little baby are here with us too, so... Right there.
The new edition.
The new edition.
The cutest edition.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Okay, then yeah, do Somewhere in my thoughts there lives a lady. She's walking back and forth across my mind, blocking out each chance of me forgetting, assuring me she'll be there for some time. say. Funny how some thoughts can be so painful, and how they just refuse to go away. I'm doing all I can to go on living, and yet I die a little more each day. She lets me die a little more each day.
Look at home.
Well, tonight I'm alone without you, my dear. And in my heart there's a longing for you still. I'll just keep it there so I won't be alone in our little cabin home on the hill. For someone has taken you from me and left me here all alone. Just listen to the rain beat on my window pane in our little cabin home on the hill. Well, I hope you are happy tonight as you are, for in my heart there's a longing for you still. I'll just keep it there so I won't be alone in our little cabin home on the hill. For someone has taken you from me and left me here all alone. Just listen to the rain beat on my window pane in our little cabin home on the hill. Find there's no more happiness for you, just let your thoughts turn back once more, if you will, to our little cabin home on the hill. For someone has taken you from me and left me here all alone. Just listen to the rain beat on my window pane in our little cabin home on the hill. For someone has taken you from me and left me here all alone. Just listen to the rain beat on my window pane in our little cabin home on the hill. Well, we hope you enjoyed that. So back, I guess it was Christmas Eve of 2020. Is that right? Christmas Eve of 2020, we lost the most influential guitar player in bluegrass music, Mr. Tony Rice. I don't think there's one on this stage that he hasn't influenced, and probably a a picker out there that hadn't heard of or tried to play like him. But we're going to do a couple of songs, and then this year, the day before Christmas Eve, I guess it was. Again, one of the most influential banjo players ever passed away, Mr. J.D. Crowe. And they played in a band together. So we're going to do a couple of the songs that they did together. Right?
That's right.
Oh, it sounds so sad and happy. This is a happy. We're going to do this one called Old Home Place. Yeah. It's been 10 long years since I left my home in the holler where I was born, where the cool fall nights made the wood smoke rise and the fox hunter blows his horn. I fell in love with a girl from the town. I thought that she would be true. I ran away to Charlottesville and worked in a sawmill or two. What have they done to the old home place? Why did they tear it down? And why did I leave my plow in the field and look for a job in the town? Ran off with somebody else. The tears took all my pay, and here I stand where the old home stood before they took it away. Now the geese fly south and the cold wind blows as I stand here and hang my head. I've lost my love, I lost my home, and now I wish that I was dead. What have they done to the old home place? Why did they tear it down? And why did I leave my plow in the field and look for a job in the town? Done to the old home place? Why did they tear it down? And why did I leave my plow in the field and look for a job in the town? We're going to get this mighty fine guitar player over here to sing us the next one. It's one off of the, I think it was mentioned before, the 0044 J.D. Crowe album. Same record as that last song, yeah. This is the, you had the mayor of Boones Creek here. This is the mayor of Hensley Hills, Irwin, Tennessee.
No, vice mayor. I got voted out last time.
Oh, yeah, he got voted out. His daddy's the sheriff, so he's got some pull. Playing the guitar for you and doing some singing as long. Bona fide guitar player here, Mr. Jamie Hensley, everybody.
On the banks of the river, where the willows hang down, and the wild birds all wobble first listened to the lies that you told. Now I lie in my bed and I see your sweet face. The past I remember, time cannot erase. The letters you wrote me, they were written in shame. And I know that your conscience still echoes my name. So long, Lord, sorrow runs deep, and nothing is worse than a night without sleep. I walk out alone and look at the sky, too empty to see, lonesome to cry. If the ladies were blackbirds and the ladies were thrushes, I'd lie there for hours in the chilly cold marshes. If the ladies were squirrels with a high bushy tail, I'd fill up my shotgun with rock salt and nails.
Sam.
All right. Ready?
Yep. When the prodigal son returned home again with no shoes on his feet, all battered by sin, his father looked down that long dusty road, and he brought him a ring and the very best robe. So go kill the calf, his father then said, there's plenty to eat, the table is spread. My son who was lost is back home again, for he has grown tired of living in sin. I'll say to my father, I'm not worthy, you see, but if you let me come home, I'll be a servant to thee. I've lost all I had, I'm hungry and cold. And he said, my son, welcome back to the fold. So go kill the calf, have is farther than said. There's plenty to eat, the table is spread. My son who was lost is back home again, for he has grown tired of living in sin. Yes, he has grown tired of living in sin.
One more? Oh, we're just having fun. We got one more. Over here on the mandolin, before we forget him. Ooh. Who could forget?
President accounted for.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
I think he did forget.
What's your name? No, I'm just kidding. The newest member of 700 South over here playing the mandolin and doing a fine, dandy job, also from Burnsville, Tennessee, Mr. Dakota Crane. Burnsville, North Carolina.
That's North Carolina there.
And while we're at it, here on my left, the bass player extraordinaire. He does a great job. He does a great job. Yeah, our regular banjo player and bass player, they're out sick. So we had the fill-ins, which he always plays with us anyway, but he's playing bass tonight. So straight out of the head of Spivey Mountain, Tennessee. Mandolin player for the Lonesome River Band. Ooh, yeah, I had to throw it in there. Yeah. Mr. Adam Mills.
We'll do this one and we'll get on with this show. How's that sound? I hear there's some open mics coming up, so we'll let y'all pick and sing a little bit.
Is that Chinese traditional?
Yeah.
He said, which one we doing? And I told him. He said, oh, yeah, I better be in tune for that one.
See, tuning is kind of like aircraft maintenance. When you're all said and done, you're glad you did it.
We'll do this one and get out of your hair. Thank you. We're 700 South.
Yeah, boy.
He's a devil in disguise. You can see it in her eyes. She's telling dirty lies. She's the devil in disguise. In disguise.
Well, a woman like that, all she does is hate you. She doesn't know what makes a man a man. She'll talk about the time that she spent with you. She'll speak your name to everyone she can. She's the devil in disguise. You can see it in her eyes. She's telling dirty lies. She's the devil in disguise. In disguise. Always shows up in your pocket whenever you are looking for a dime. Well, it's alright to call her, but I'll bet you that the moon's full and you're just a waste of time. She's the devil in disguise. You can see it in her eyes. She's telling dirty lies. She's the devil in disguise. In disguise. Unhappiness has been her close companion. Her arms are full of jealousy and doubt. It gets her off to see some person crying. She's just the kind that you can't live without. She's the devil in disguise. You can see it in her eyes. She's telling dirty lies. She's the devil in disguise. In disguise. The devil in disguise. You can see it in her eyes. She's telling dirty lies. She's the devil in disguise. In disguise.
I've done all I can do to keep this woman, still she's not satisfied. Hey, hey, tell me, why do you treat me this way? Hey, hey, tell me, I'll get even someday. Johnson is my name. This old hammer that I swing for $1.50 a day, it's all for my Delta May. Hey, hey, Delta May, why do you treat me this way? Hey, hey, Delta May, I'll get even someday. Much I ain't done, but there's still a lot of things I'd like to see. But this hammer that I swing on the woman that I love, yeah, one's gonna be the death of me. Hey, hey, tell me, why do you treat me this way? Hey, hey, tell me, I'll get even someday. Big spike hammer, big spike hammer.
One more.
Come on. Yes. Yeah.
It's too late now.
You're fouled. What have you done now? There it is.
Sounds like the microwave is running.
I said earlier that was all we knew. That might have been actually all we know. Yeah.
Do that one that makes me cry.
We're trying to talk Jake into singing more.
Let's just do a poll. Who wants to hear Jake sing one?
There you have it.
Yeah, back out now, baby.
This is bad. It's y'all's fault.
Thank y'all for letting us do another one. We'll do this one for you. Yeah.
Traveling down the blue road,
Booning hardly waiting just to get back home again. The winds are blowing down the blue road. Too long a loser, soon he's gonna win.
Working wood, working steel, call it what you will. Years will never outnumber the miles on his shoes. Been a lover and a fighter, a gambler and moonshiner. Call them well acquainted with the blues.
Traveling down the blue road, wondering, hardly waiting just to get back home again. The winds are blowing down the blue road. Too long a loser, soon he's gonna win.
Working wood, call them what you will. Years will never outnumber the miles on his shoes. A lover and a fighter, a gambler and moonshiner. Call them well acquainted with the blues.
Traveling down the blue road, wondering, hardly waiting just to get back home again. The winds are blowing down the blue road. Too long a loser, soon he's gonna win. Traveling down the blue road, wondering, hardly waiting just to get back home again. The winds are blowing down the blue road. Too long a loser, soon he's gonna win. Too long a loser, soon he's gonna win.
Great music there from 700 South. I'm sure we'll have them back soon. Well, thank you for being such a good audience. Stick around because we're going to have a wonderful open mic. I can see there's still a couple spaces, but I'm sure they're going to be filled here in just the next couple of minutes. But anyway, thank you all for coming out to our show tonight. like to say a special hello to Jessica, if she's watching on the stream. Jukebox Jess, of course, is one half of our hosts here, and she couldn't be here tonight. She's okay, but she's taking a much-needed rest, and with all this cold that's been going around, just wanting to be a little extra safe. So anyway, here's a song that I don't know if I've ever done here, but it's been pretty good to me. I say that like I've sold 1 million records of it, but it's people seem to like it. This is one that a fella, Charlie Moore, recorded. Great song. I don't know. I think the Academy Awards are those in January or February? Who knows? Anyway, this is one called Best Female Actor of the Year. Give it one more lie, give me one more cry, and see if you can shake out one more tear. Tell me all about your plans to never break my heart, and then be the best female actress of the year. Tonight, when you come home from your bridge game and find that you've got no time for me, if your headache is back again, take a handful of aspirin. I know how rough those old bridge games can be. You can tell me how the car broke down on you again, and you had to wait for hours to find someone to tow you in. And you broke down outside a tavern. I guess that's why I smell the beer on the best female actress of the year. You can tell me how the car broke down on you again, and you had to wait for hours to find someone to tow you in. And you broke down outside a tavern. I guess that's why I smell the beer on the best female actress of the year. Oh, you're the best female actress of the year. Thank you, folks. Well, we're not going to take much more of your time up here tonight. We'd like to thank all the people that came out. Stay tuned for the open mic. Give us a chance to clean up all these microphones off of here, and we'll get going here with some wonderful local talent that we have here in the barn. Until next time, Jess, of course, will be back with us next week, so please come back for that. If you enjoyed your trip here to the Boones Creek Opry, please come back next week. And of course, we'll like to thank our presenting sponsor of Dr. Enuf. And so I'll say for Jessica and myself, we'd like to say thank you for coming out to the Boones Creek Opry tonight, presented by Dr. Enuf, and we'll see you next week, friends. Thank you so much. We'll see you. Stay tuned for the open mic. Second part of our show each and every Saturday night, which is, of course, our open mic, and we have some wonderful talent to play for you tonight. So, Charlie, are you ready? All right, kick her off.
This is a Hank Williams song that's called Lost Highway. I'm a rolling stone, all alone and alone. My life of sin, I paid the cost. When I pass by, all the people say, just another guy on the lost highway. Just a deck of cards and a jug of wine, and a woman's life makes a life like mine. On the day we met, I went astray, started rolling down that lost highway. Just a lad, nearly 22, neither good nor bad, just a kid like you. And now I'm lost, too late to pray, started rolling down that lost highway. Don't start that rambling around on the road of sin. You'll be sorrow bound. Take my advice, or you'll curse the day. Started rolling down that lost highway. Started rolling down that lost highway. Thank y'all, thank y'all. We'll do, let's do somewhere between this next one.
I need me a hat. Everybody's got a hat but me. I ain't got a hat.
We're still on Kid G. Somewhere between your heart and mine, there's a window that I can't see through. There's a wall so high it reaches the sky. So between me and you, somewhere between your heart and mine, there's a love I can't understand. love you so much, I can't let you go. And sometimes I believe you love me, but somewhere between your heart and mine, there's a door without any key. Somewhere between your heart and mine, there's a love I can't understand. It's there for a while, then it fades like a star, and I'm left in the middle again. Somewhere between your heart and mine, I can't understand. It's there for a while, and it fades like a smile, and I'm left in the middle again. And I'm left in the middle again. Well, any of y'all that know that song pretty good, you can tell I got mixed up on it. Let's do a little bit of Greenville Trust and then I'll quit on my part. I remember as a boy, all Wonderman and Joe, as I watched those freight trains go by, with the lonesome whistle sound you could hear for miles around, as they run across that Greenville Trust so high. But the whistle don't sound like it used to. Train go by. Oh, hard times across the land mean no work for the railroad band, and the Greenville Trust now don't seem so high. The river bank I stand with the cane pole in my hand, as I watch those freight trains against the sky, with the black smoke rolling back as they run across that track and run across that Greenville Trust so high. But the whistle don't sound like it used to. Train go by. Oh, hard times across the land mean no work for the railroad man, and the Greenville Trust now don't seem so high. Take a break. I get rambling on my mind. Lord, I wish they sounded that way. As I turn my head for home, Lord, she rambles low and long toward the sunset at the close of the day. But the whistle don't sound like it used to. Lately, not gold trestles now don't seem so high. And the green gold trestles now don't seem so high. Thank you all, thank you.
Okay, I got the padded chair. Yes, sir. Big couple, big umbrellas on me there. There you go. Okay, no, he's not drunk. I just have a hard time walking. I've got neuropathy on my feet, and I don't have good balance. I'm 6'5". I'm 47 years old. Anyway, so, when I stand up, don't look, just get out of the way. This was by Hank Williams, and it's called A House of Gold. People steal and they cheat and they lie, all for wealth and what is bound. Don't they know on Judgment Day, gold and silver melt away. Let her live in a deep, dark grave. Then I know my soul was saved, and to live in a house of gold. I'm my Lord, and to do my soul. Jesus died upon the cross, so our soul would not be long. Sinner, listen to what I say. On your knees, you better pray. I'd rather live a little help in a deep, dark grave than I'd know my soul was saved. Hallelujah. And to live in a house of gold and deny my Lord and do my soul. He said I'd rather live in a deep, dark grave than I'd know my soul was saved, and to live in a house Lord, and do my soul. Light my Lord, and do my soul. Here's another now the kid did, and it's called A Face in the Crowd. Well, there was a movie out called Face in the Crowd with Andy Griffith. Nothing to do with that, but that was a good crowd in 1968. A face in the crowd on your wedding day. You toss me the rosebud, I'm the flower bouquet. No one seemed to notice. No one wondered why. When you tossed that rose to me, a tear in my eye, a face in the crowd with the pale yellow rose. You gown of white satin and my half worn out clothes. I knew your love one time, but your love now he holds. Just a face in the crowd, a pale yellow rose. Out of G. Hey, when you live in the country, everybody's your neighbor. On this one thing you can't be lying. Little old country, and never gonna leave you, and this will tell you why. Y'all come, y'all come, y'all come, y'all come. You all come to see us when you can. Y'all come. You all come to see us when you can. I love this stuff. Good.
All right.
Charlie, you next? The other Charlie?
The other Charlie.
Charlie 2?
Do you want a stool or do you? I just need a stool to set my amp on. Okay. Not mine.
Big time.
Well,
The amp gets its own stool.
I don't have my hearing aids, so I have to have something up here screaming at me and tell me where I'm at.
Sure I do.
All right. We'll do this. You want to kick it?
Yeah. What kind of speed you on? Like that?
Yeah. Tonight I'm sad, my heart is weary, wondering if I'm wrong or right to dream about you though you left me. I wonder where you are tonight. That old rain is cold and slowly falling up on my window pane tonight. And now I messed up that bird morning. I wonder where you are tonight. Your heart is cold, you never loved me, though you often said you cared. Now you've gone and found another. Someone will know the love we share. That old rain is cold and slowly falling up on my window pane tonight. And though your love was even colder, I wonder where you are tonight. Then came the dawn, the day you left me. I thought I'd cry with all my might. You could see the pain within me that lingers in my heart tonight. That old rain is cold and slowly falling up on my window pane tonight. Though your love was even colder, I wonder where you are tonight. Well, I wonder where you are tonight. Thank you. Them our words got away from me a time or two. That's what it is when you get to be a old man. Anyway, can we do Casey Jones? I just know two verses. Out of E. Go right ahead, okay. Casey Jones was a mighty man. Now he's resting in the promised land. Only kind of music he could understand was a big eight-wheeler under his command. Made the freight train boogie all the time. He made the freight train boogie as he rolled down the line. Well, it'd wake up the people all along the line. Oh, how they love to make a whistle whine. Told the fireman better hold your seat. Gonna make a driver do the boogie beat. He did the freight train boogie all the time. He did the freight train boogie as he rolled down the line. the freight train boogie all the time. He made the freight train boogie as it rolled down the line. One more time. Made the freight train boogie all the time. He made the freight train boogie as it rolled down the line. Big Andy. You know, Bill Watermill,
Yeah.
Al G.
It's out of G, I'll know all of the songs.
There's an old watermill by a waterfall, and it holds something dear to my heart. It was there that I met someone dear to me, and it was there that we drifted apart. Seems like yesterday I heard her say I love you, as a whispering water sing a lullaby. There's an old watermill by a waterfall, and it holds something dear to my heart. There's an old watermill by a waterfall, and it holds something dear to my heart. It was there that I met someone dear to me, and it was there that we drifted apart. Seems like yesterday I heard her say I love you, as the whispering waters sang a lullaby. There's an old watermill by a waterfall, and it holds something dear to my heart. And it holds something dear to my heart. That's an old one. I got Merle Haggard singing that. It's a very nice tune. Okay, we'll do one more that I quit.
Right now, Bill.
Who's cold?
I bet he's pretty
No,
cold.
he's still hot. He's gonna be hot as long as we can remember.
I'll go along with you on that.
Can we do Stroll Across Heaven ID?
Yeah.
We're gonna do a gospel here. Stroll Across Heaven. You want to kick it off, or I don't know, we ain't never kicked it off.
Just go ahead and start singing, then we'll all follow you.
Yeah, I can't remember how it starts. What's the first word?
Just sing the chorus and then you
Chorus,
know.
that's-
I want to stroll.
Here it is. If I surveyed all the good things that come to me from above, if I count all the blessings from the storehouse of love, I'd simply ask for a favor of Him beyond mortal king, and I'm sure that He'd grant it again. I want to stroll over heaven with you some glad day, when all our troubles and heartaches are vanished away. Then we'll enjoy the beauty where all things are new. I want to stroll over heaven with you. Them fiddles. place is a beauty we long to see here below. But time and treasures have kept us from making plans, as you know. But come the morning of the rapture, together we'll stand anew, while I stroll over heaven with you. I want to stroll over heaven with you some glad day, when all our troubles and heartaches are vanished away. Then we'll enjoy the beauty where all things are new. I want to stroll over heaven with you. Want to stroll over heaven with you some glad day, when all our troubles and heartaches are vanished away. Then we'll enjoy the music where all things are new. I want to stroll over heaven with you. I want to stroll over heaven with you. Thank you.
I believe that's it.
Well, friends, thank you so much for coming to the Dr. Enuf Boones Creek Opry. Please be careful. The roads might be icy, so please be careful on your drive home. And it's medication time here at the Boones Creek Opry, and we'll see you next week, friends. Be safe out there. See ya.